updated with your mayor's goings-ons, if you will. But can you tell me? I think you recently, if you care to comment about meeting with Tracy Dishman and
Absolutely.
talking about moving into the realm, for lack of a better word, Mayor, of the digital marketing when it comes to promoting a town such as Winchester, because all you have to do is look around, Mayor. Everybody's got their devices, everybody's got their smart pads, and they're all digital, linked up, Bluetooth in cars, Wi-Fi and everything. What have you learned, Mayor, and what can you tell us about what the city of Winchester is doing to take advantage of such avenues?
We One of the biggest challenges that communities face, especially smaller communities like the city of Winchester, is how do you go about telling your story and making sure that your story reaches the market that you want it to reach. And there are many, as you're well aware, there's many mediums out there that give you an opportunity to reach a section of a sector of that market, via radio or the newspaper or even television, in some of your bigger markets. What we're trying to do here is we're trying to take advantage of all the opportunities out there with social media to reach out and let people know what's going on in Winchester, tell our story, if you will, and get it out there so that we can hopefully generate some positive interest about our community and who knows, maybe see some some investment coming our way because of our efforts on social media. So what we've done is we've launched through the Redevelopment Commission, partnership with the Redevelopment Commission. We partnered with a young lady by the name of Tracy Dishman, who has started her own company, to come in and create the message, make sure the message was consistent across all venues, and get it out there. And get it out there in a manner that would reach people that it might not normally reach. And as such, we have launched and been successful. We've launched a multi social media attack that encompasses Twitter, it encompasses Facebook, it encompasses LinkedIn, it encompasses Google, and it encompasses YouTube. And we basically now are sending our message out and rescheduling and continuing to send that message out, and with the idea that we wanted to hit a bigger and bigger market out there. We want to see other agencies, if you will, whether it's the radio station or what have you, link on to it and share it and spread it out there, with the goal being to reach as mass an audience as we can possibly reach. So with that, we launched our project every night, Monday through Friday. Right now, I come in and just give you a synopsis of the day, and what you find in our report is usually not anything that's editorialized. It's basically, met with these people, discussed this, and so on and so forth, in the course of what encompass the day in the life of the city of Winchester, if you will. And it's been well received so far. I can say she's developed a vehicle, or made us aware of a vehicle, to where we basically go into one site and type in our messages, and it blasts it out to all these other sites automatically. So, you're not having to replicate, and I'm not the fastest typer in the world, but you're not having to replicate the same effort over and over again. You do that once, you list, I want it to go boom, boom, boom to Twitter, I want it to go to Facebook, I want it to go to LinkedIn, I want it to go to Google, I want it to go to YouTube, and boom, it's out there. And you hit that send button, and you watch your page light up as the message goes out. And the good news, one of the other good aspects about this is that it also allows you to schedule when it'll be seen, because as you're well aware, or anybody who's aware of that uses Facebook or something like that, you're at the top of the page for a nanosecond, until the next upload, and then you're down there, because there's always entries being put on media like this. But what this tool will allow us to do is to say, you know, we have a target market that we know that will want to see this maybe at 5 o'clock after they get off work, or 5:30. So we can schedule it so boom, it's there at 5:30. Or we have a target market that says we don't get on social media much through the week, but on weekends we want to get on there and maybe get up and have a cup of coffee and sit there and go through it. So you can set it up so that Saturdays 10 o'clock, boom, it's there. So it's all geared to set up so that it keeps re-showing itself, and it keeps popping up fresh. And I've been pleasantly surprised by the response we've gotten. I tell you, I was sitting, and the whole concept here is to drive everybody back to our website, so that they'll get on our website and take a harder look at our city, and then come and hopefully realize that there's value about East Winchester in Indiana. There's a value about being here. There's some positives that are going on here, and that this is a good opportunity to come and be a part of it. I've been pleasantly surprised by some of the response I've gotten. I had a young lady from Atlanta call me and said, "Well, I was looking on your website and I see that you had this and this and this listed. I wonder if we could be a part." And I said, "Well, send me information and we'll consider it." But here again, prior to our social media blitz, we were not receiving calls from other parts of the nation as to information on our website, and the social media blitz that we're doing now is tied in with the restructuring of our website. We're currently working here again with Tracy and with a young lady over in the clerk's office who is our IT person, Angela Newman. We're working with them to redesign our website, make it even more user-friendly than what it has been in the past, make it what we call a mobile site, so that no matter what type of vehicle you're looking at, whether you're looking at it through a personal computer, or whether you're looking at it through an iPad, or whether you're looking at it through a smartphone, you'll be able to read it the same. It will adjust to the venue that it's playing in at that time. And we're in the process of getting the site developed. We've got to put together today. My homework assignment today is to turn in a group of pictures that we're going to be including on this new website design, and get that off to our people at eGov Strategies who maintain our website for us, and it's all going to focus on the same thing. It's all going to focus on A, getting a positive message out. It's going to focus on B, using social media. You'll be able to go. One of the things I really enjoyed about some of the sites we looked at when we were putting together our concept for our new site was you'll be able to go on this site and go down and click on specific videos, if you will, on certain areas of the city, whether it's through a virtual tour of the city, a tour of the places to eat, a tour of the industry, what have you, a conversation. You'll be able to go and click on that and get a very good idea of what Winchester is about, and what the opportunities that are available here are. And so we're excited about it. I know, as you can tell, we're very excited about it, and we think it's going to. We think we're ahead of the curve a little bit on getting us developed, and we're looking forward to some positive response from it.
Mayor, if I can, before we go on to the next subject, a little bit more on touching base with Ms. Dishman. When she puts the package together, do you get reports every month? Is there a tracking of the volume of where, is it more Twitter, more Facebook, or anything like that? Is there any kind of codified data that you receive on a weekly or a monthly basis that tells you what you're paying for, essentially?
Absolutely. You get and you get this with your website as well, but you get a management page on there, and as an administrator of the site, you can actually see how many people have seen your post, and of course there's always the people who will respond, But the number that was the unknown number before was that this site was seen by and now, because of the data we have available to us, whether it's LinkedIn or whether it's YouTube or whether it's Facebook or what have you, you can look on there and see how many people have actually hit on this, looked at it, spent time looking at it, and so on and so forth. I know when I posted yesterday's synopsis of the day, I came off of the vehicle that we used to blast it out there, and I brought up the city, the mayor's Facebook page, which is also gets the same posting as the city's Facebook page, and then went to the city Facebook page from there, which is an administrative site, and I think the site had been, the message had been up there for minute or a minute and a half at that time, and even at then it said there's 45 people have seen this posting. Well, that's information that you need to know, because you want to make sure that if you're sending out a message that it's being seen, and it'll track it down there, and it continues to track it. How many people have looked at our videos that we've sent out about Winchester through YouTube, how many people have looked at our postings on this event or that event or one thing and another, and so it gives you a good tracking record.
Not to mention the people that share it and then share it and then share it.
That's what we like to see. We like to see the share, and we were really pleased with the way our YouTube videos were shared. We took the videos that we had acquired and purchased through Sabre, Indiana, which basically highlighted not only the city of Winchester, but highlighted several businesses in the area: Silvertown, Wicks Pies, the racetrack, and we put those into segments and put them out on YouTube so that people could see it. Because if you really take a look at it, and I'm going to give you for a city this size to have the attractions that it has in it, with the world's fastest half-mile high bank racetrack, which is celebrating its 100th anniversary this year, with one of the world's largest numismatic dealers, well-known worldwide, with Silvertown, with Wicks Pies, the reason for the sugar cream pie being designated as the Indiana State Pie, all located within this city. That's remarkable in itself, and you tie that in with everything else that this city has to offer, and this is a remarkable place to be.